All right, welcome to your weekly freeform rock podcast video with me and that dude over there,
And my friend Teddy.
Teddy. Hey Lee, do you ever read the comments on the YouTube videos that we get?
Occasionally.
Okay, one guy said, "We love your thing, but can Lee like get widescreen or something?" Because you're like in a box. I'm like wide.
Oh, cartoons?
No, you turn your phone around and you take
Comments.
the comments. No, he said that
Should
you
I do this?
watch. Oh, that's bigger.
Is it upside down or sideways?
No, you're forward. You're right. It made the
Oh,
video bigger.
either
That make
way.
it square. That's cool. Just leave it there. You're gonna get somebody dizzy.
Uh,
Yeah, Lee records from his iPhone, guys. I record from a computer with a webcam, so he doesn't.
yeah,
So get off that crap. We love you, but yeah, you like the show. Hey, I
yeah,
just wanted to ask you, man. We have
yeah.
all actors dying. We had the lady from Arrested Development die. We had George Siegel die. With some other
Who?
George Siegel.
I don't know who that is.
I just wanted to say, man, it reminds me of when we had all our musicians die, like David Bowie,
Yeah.
Tom Petty. It's like, man, I'm listening to I just got David Bowie's Scary Monsters and Super Creeps on vinyl. Fucking sounds
Oh,
amazing. That's the
that's cool.
I remember. I think I was younger than 7. Somebody played that album, and I was in their room and putting that on. And I told you Jefferson, Starship, Modern Times. They had both those albums there. Those were two of the albums I was playing.
Oh, so on one phonograph they were playing David Bowie, and on the other they were playing Jefferson Starship, and both albums just sort of play together, and you just thought, wow, this is a pretty elaborate group. How many members are in it?
No, it was one turntable and played one at a time. But I remember playing with
Oh,
these albums. The
huh.
And I love David Bowie. And we only did the 10 Machine review. That was a David Bowie album. We
Oh,
need
is
to,
that the first one that we did?
yeah, we did 10 Machine, the first one. Yeah.
I want to do the second one sometime because that's the one that I like.
You did like the first one, though.
Yeah, I do, but I like the sec. I also like the second one.
The second one. I like the second one too, but I want to do some David. I want to do some like David Bowie albums or Aladdin when he's Aladdin Sane, stuff like that. That'd be fucking
Um,
cool.
yeah,
Oh, there's the cat curtains. Ah, we're going in a ship. We're flying. Woo. Okay. Damn.
yeah.
Ralph loves those curtains. I'm surprised you never gave it to him.
Well, he hasn't come over to my place.
Ah. So you're gonna have people feeding you grapes. You're laying down right there.
Huh?
You're laying down, right? I can tell you're kind of laying
I'm
down.
almost laying down. I have to plug in my phone, so the only way that otherwise the charge would be off. So I'm now laying down because that's the only way I can keep doing the Zoom episode.
All right. So I want to ask you some questions. Um,
If you want,
let's see. Now, if you could take Lee out of the equation, what new
take the
band
what?
like take your music taste out of the equations? What music
Ew.
what music do you think you would like if you weren't Lee?
What music would I dislike if I weren't Lee?
No, what music would you like that you don't like because you're Lee? That you would
Oh
like.
God.
Like
I like
alternate
all the
universe Lee.
fucking stupid heavy metal 80s ballad shit.
So you wouldn't like
I'd like autographs album sign up, please.
I have that.
Ew.
I have the second one too. Blondes
I
and
have to
black
get really
cars.
drunk and listen to it again just to know that I don't like it.
But you would like that if you were alternate universe Lee.
If I was in an ultimate universe, I'd look at a ham sandwich and consider it to be my bandmate. I the thing is, I'm always hoping that other people are in the alternate universe, not me. I'm the one who knows the whole. It's like if you walk down the street and you go to the left side and you see nothing but a bunch of people fighting, and on the right side of the street everybody's all lovey and nice, and nobody wants to go on the right side of the street, so they don't know about that side. That's sort of how it is in music. The music I like is lovey and nice, and everybody is here in the shit show because they weren't, you know, they never walked on the right side of the street. They only walked on the left.
Well, I'm mostly on the right anyway, so that makes sense. Uh, but I'm saying, why can't a person go to the right and the left and like both?
Yeah, well, yeah, why can't they?
I do.
No, you haven't heard the music yet.
But I thought you given me a lot of the left music.
Well, yeah, but I forget. I'm so busy bitching.
All right, man. Because I'm sitting on the right side listening to Rat. You're on the left side listening to the Dead.
Cheese.
You're listening to Cheese. Or you're not listening to Fun. You hate Fun.
I listen to well, I also sometimes listen to pop, like John Gary and Jerry Valle and stuff that you'd never listen to, because it's like it's like that's the stuff that you find in the trash dumpster from an old record store. Like, please take this, please. We can't sell it.
Those are all the albums I find when I go to a thrift store now. Is fucking Barbra Streisand, fucking Barry Manilow.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, that shit I can't stand. Fucking record company sent me a Barbra Streisand disco record. I was like so offended, man. I was like, I can't be more offended. You sending me a Babs record. Oh my God. And disco. That was like, oh fuck. They only sent me a good 38 special record. That fucking
You don't
skips
like
like
Babs?
a bitch. I don't like Babs. I don't like Barbra Streisand. She's funny. I like her in movies though. I'll give her.
She did a couple of albums that were an album called Butterfly, where the front cover is a picture of a cube of butter with a fly on it. And then on the other side, it's a really cool drawing of her, which is kind of psychedelic and neat. But the music in it stinks. But it's the closest thing to rock that she's done, so I think you'll like it. Because you like music that stinks.
Did you like the album she did with Barry Gibb?
I like that.
Was it disco? I don't want to listen to it, so just tell me.
It wasn't totally disco. It was pop.
I don't know. I'm surprised
you don't like nothing. Or maybe I'm the fool. Maybe I'm the one who likes the crap
I listen
shit.
to a lot of alternative music, man. I listen to a lot of shit that fucking Depeche Mode, The Cure, the fucking Susie and the Banshees, like
okay,
Echo and the Bunnymen. I'm not just. I hate it.
You're cool.
Like Vicky on her page, Vicky Rabe or Rab. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, babe. I mean friend, not babe. She was thinking I'm all metal, and I go, "What are you talking about?" I listen to Please, I listen to this, I listen to that. I like fucking pop. I like fucking Madonna. I like Michael Jackson.
That's cool. You like the album Like a Prayer?
Yes, I love that album.
That's cool, man. You're right on.
We should do a Madonna interview just to piss people off. A Madonna review. Do the first album.
The album Pop?
I'd rather do her first album with Lucky Star and stuff on it.
The one with Lucky Star and Borderline?
Yeah.
Well,
I'll do pop too. but I want to do that. I want to do something out. We do a lot of thing out of the box, but I want to pick something that's out of the box for me. We did the Smiths, but my our
Why
buddy
don't we why don't we do Kaja Gugu?
Kasha Gugu sucks except for one song, man.
Well, but they're out of the box.
But
They're so out of the
what
box
other
they got
song?
swept under the sewer.
What other song besides "Too Shy" do you know?
I had no idea.
Or we know the other guy, Lamal. He did the "Never Ending Story" song. But fuck,
Ew.
they're like one hit wonders to me. Culture Club is better than him, and I don't even like Culture Club. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh man, at least Culture Club had more hits. It's like, but then you go to one hit bands, man. But just because they're one hit bands in America doesn't mean
But
they're.
what about a group called there's a group called Living in a Box?
I remember that. I remember that. It was kind of pop rock, like
Yeah,
Animotion, like Animotion.
yeah, it's not great, but nobody's gonna do their album. So why don't we give people a chance to bring a reunion to Living in a Box?
Or the group The Insiders with Ghost on the Beach. Nobody knows who the fuck they are. And you like the song I sent you, Ghost on the Beach.
Um,
That's a fucking rare album. I don't even think they made 2 or 3 albums. Or a group called
huh.
Driving and Crying, dude. They're not that big.
Yeah,
Those are
true.
bands I like that nobody knows.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I was like going to a point about one hit wonders, like talking about Kasha Gugu. They had Too Shy. And then you had a great band in Aha. One huge
Huh.
video, one huge singer, Take on Me. In America. And then the second video came out, The Sun Always Shines on TV. That was my favorite song. And it wasn't a hit in America. But in Europe and around the world, Aha is huge.
Yeah.
And they've never released a fucking bad album. We did the album, we did one of their later albums that people need to listen to from the 90s and 2000s, man. This band is fucking awesome. They're great musicians, but fucking you people in America said fuck them after Take on Me, and they ruled. Fucking idiots. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. Aha is a fucking great band. They're better than, I'm going to say it right now, all you Kiss turds out there, they're better than fucking Kiss.
You know who I think did a good album, which we might not review because it's not exactly rock, but it's still, I mean, she's still considered to be rock-ish, and that's Bjork's album Utopia. That's a fantastic album. And
I would do a
it's not
Bjork.
rock, really, but it's good.
I would do a Bjork. She's alternative rock, man.
Yeah, right on. Well, that's a great album. That's the one with the weird doll face.
Mask. I like her first solo album the best. I can't remember what it is, and I like her in the Sugar Cubes. That's when I got into Bjork.
I was not a fan of Bjork until I heard Utopia.
Yeah, but then she got all pompous. She became a Sinead O'Connor, and I stopped listening to her. But
but she wears masks sometimes in interviews and stuff, and hides behind these fake trees, and
she's cute.
and is kind of fun.
Well, she did that Sugar Cubes too. That was a band she was in before she went solo.
Yeah, I have to hear the Sugar Cubes. I've heard of them, and I never really heard them much.
They're pretty good. You know, another band I really like is XTC. And
oh yeah,
and
Drums
X.
and Wires would be a good album to do.
X is a good group too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, there are a lot of good fucking alternative bands out
there.
Fucking Drama Rama, the great fucking one album they had. Fucking the Smithereens. Fucking love the Smithereens.
If you want to get really kind of out there and stretching the ball, I'll wait until I get annoyed at you with your opinions on some, and then I'll pick an album by Right Said Fred.
You know what? That would have to be an album I would go, I'm not gonna hear I'm too sexy for this shit. No, no.
Yeah.
Don't even pick that other group that did fucking Macarena either.
Oh boy. Yeah, no,
Or you know what the worst band of all time from that period, because they were a punk band at one time? Chumbawamba, that fucking I get knocked down and I get up again. You can never gonna bring me down. It said it takes a whiskey drink. It takes a vodka drink. It takes a drink. Like fuck that shit.
they
I fucking
actually had a
hate it.
couple of
Or
good
the
songs.
other fucking band in the 90s where they go, right here, right now. It's a heritage thing. Not Van Halen, it's fucking that one band that said, right, he had
I
a voice.
forget who that is, but I know what song you mean.
Changing the
Oh,
world, wake up from history.
it wasn't Maroon 5, but it was a
No, I can't
band that's
stand.
bad.
You know, I like the singer Maroon 5. I just can't stand his voice. He's a cool guy though.
Yeah, I don't like it
You know, like
much.
Adam, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Adam Levine. I think that they have the ability to do a good album if they just decide to do it, but they haven't yet.
Well,
But then there's Matchbox 20, who you might like, but their original group is called Kara's Flowers, and they did an album, and then they became Matchbox 20, but I don't love them.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you this, Lee. I love Matchbox 20. I love Rob. I have his solo albums too. He's a great singer-songwriter, dude. You can't, he writes great songs. It has lyrics. And I love the first Train album. I don't like, and I like them till the first and second album
Like,
drops to
tell
Jupiter.
me, da 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 da.
Yeah, drops to Jupiter.
Huh?
Drops to Jupiter. Tell me. It's a song Drops to Jupiter. He
I
wrote
guess
about his
so.
mom. But he's a good songwriter. But their first album was fucking Zeppelin with Meet Virginia. Zeppelin, they did like Zeppelin songs at the end where they just the band jammed at the end of the song. I keep talking, Lee. I'm gonna find the name of the song for us so I could tell people what it is.
I'll listen to it, I guess.
Well, what else don't you like that's like a one-hit wonder?
I don't like Cutting Crew, but I finally made myself hear their whole album, and there's 2 songs I do like by them.
What are
and I
those two
found
songs?
out accidentally that they actually had 2 songs that people know. It's just the other one, you never knew they did it. But the one that everybody knows about is I Died in Your Arms Tonight. The one that nobody knew they did was I've Been in Love Before. I've been in love before. Da, 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 da. You know, I didn't know they did that.
Yeah.
I don't like it any better, but at least now, unfortunately, I know who did it.
Okay,
but I like Simply Red.
I know you do. I've never liked that band, but you know what? They do have talent. I can't say they suck.
Every single thing that I thought that they should do in their career is what they did. Maybe that's why you don't like them.
Okay. You need to go listen to the Train debut album and listen to the song Idaho, Rat, and the hidden track called Train and Heavy at the end of the album. Train is a fucking amazing. It's after the last song, Swaying. It's followed by like a minute of silence, and it goes into the 2 hidden tracks that are amazing. But you need to listen to the song Idaho and Rat. Those are fucking jams. Dude, it's not the pop rock of Meet Virginia or Drops of Jupiter that they turned into. This is a fucking rock fucking band that can fucking play.
What do you think of Hootie and the Blowfish?
I can't stand Darius Rucker's voice, but they can play.
Yeah. What do you think of Melissa Manchester?
Eh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But we should do Rita Coolidge. She's good sometimes.
Like, why don't we just do fucking Muskrat Love? Do a whole podcast on the song Muskrat Love by Captain and Tennille.
Actually, I like some of their songs that she wrote. Like, I never wanted to touch a man the way that I want to touch you. That's a song that she wrote, and it's a really good song. So I like some of their stuff.
Hey, you know our friend Tim Wisniak?
Yeah.
Okay, I offered him to be on the podcast within 3 weeks. I hope you don't mind. That's why he probably said when I come on your podcast thing, and some comments.
Yeah. I've been telling him that I want him on, maybe, well, if he's into doing my podcast, but I said I had to have someone else be on the show. And so I made a post about some griping and complaining about some, and he went, wait until I'm on your show. So I don't know yet what that will mean.
Well, I asked him to give me a list of albums he'd want to do, or I'm going to let you pick it. So he gave me a list of albums. And I said, I also told him, I said, if you do this one, you're going to have to do one that Lee picks also. That's the new rule. If you come on our show, you're going to have to do a Mark pick and a Lee pick.
Right on. And did he pick one, you say?
Yeah, he picked a debut Fastway album.
Oh, he picked some good.
Yeah. He gave me a list, and I said, well, we already did. Well, you weren't on that episode. Is Creatures of the Night by Kiss. I did that with our friend who's been on here with us that I can't get a hold of since I lost my Facebook account. She doesn't think I'm Mark anymore. You know, Baby Doll, you know, Marissa.
Yeah.
She did that podcast with us, but with me at the time you weren't a permanent co-host.
And I think I also did an episode with her.
Yeah, you did when we did an episode with her. There's the Fleetwood Mac rumors, I think we did with her.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. I think she's still on my friend list, but I keep forgetting who's on my friend list unless I see posts.
It's like Bob Reed, if you're watching this, man, I love you, brother. I miss you. Sorry if I'm too blunt sometimes for you or post too much, but like I said, like Ken Mills, the great Ken Mills told me, you could always unfollow a friend and just go look when you want to. If I'm filling up your what is it called, your news feed. That's why he's pissed at me, because you know what am I doing? I'm not working. I fucking promote our podcast. I put videos up. I put up random thoughts because shit, I don't want to watch TV all day.
Well, hey, I used to post all sorts of stuff where all I did was complain and gripe. Now I don't do that anymore. Wait a minute. That's all I do. But no.
I used to complain and gripe about politics all the time on both sides. Yeah. You know what? I almost put up a couple posts today about politics and I deleted them right away because I go, I don't need this drama. I'll put up something once in a while, basically about a fucking DA or something. A fucking music unites, politics divides. I'd rather talk about music and stupid dad jokes than fucking politics anymore.
Yeah. You know, stupid dad music.
Dad. Well, I got a dad bod, but I'm married, ladies, so can't have this.
Yeah.
Can't have all this, man.
Yeah.
Lee is available.
Yeah, hey, you can see me in my Santa hat, and I'll gripe when you put on that Def Leppard poop album.
Any ladies who tuck their shirt in New York?
Yeah.
Fucking hit up Lee on Facebook. He's available.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. If you like to drink vodka, that's a plus.
Right on, man. Hey, thank you. They might listen to you.
All right, man. So fuck. What else can we talk about?
Hey, man. I guess we can talk about the best classical music is not, to me, Bach or Beethoven, but I like Brahms. Brahms is good. There's the three B's of classical: Bach, Beethoven, Brahms. But Brahms is good. But I'm not always a fan of Bach or Beethoven. But nobody hears stuff like Shostakovich or Rachmaninoff. They don't hear stuff like that because they might hear Mozart, but only because they saw Amadeus. They don't listen to Sibelius. They don't branch out. They don't listen to John Cage. John Cage did a song called 4 minutes 33 seconds, where the guy sits at the piano and doesn't play and just sits there for 4 minutes and 33 seconds. And the first time they played that song in a theater, everyone rioted. They were angry because they came to hear music and they heard close to just 5 minutes of nothing. But he's also done stuff that's real music. But he's interesting.
Yeah, I only know nothing about
You only
classical music.
you only know da 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 da.
Beethoven's Fifth.
Yeah.
What? But bands like Triumph and Yngwie Malmsteen put a lot of classical music in their guitar. And
Yeah, but the thing is, when people listen to it that way, they only do it because it's, let's say you didn't like to eat any kind of vegetables at all, but there was a chocolate bar that had little pieces of broccoli in it, and the only way that they could get you to eat chocolate bar was if no, the only way they could eat you, no, the only way they could get you to eat the broccoli was to put it in chocolate. That's sort of how people are about classical. It's like the only way to get them to hear classical is to put rock in it, and it hardly ever works. There's only like a couple of groups, one called Egg, that did some cool psychedelic rock, and they did like a concerto or a symphony thing that was really cool. And yeah, they're about the only one that did it good. But I will say Keith Emerson did a good classical concerto. It wasn't rock, but because he's a rock guy, some people listen to it. So, but nobody listens to excuse me, Kip Winger, his classical stuff.
he got nominated
He
for a
did.
Grammy for that too.
Yeah, he did classical. Billy Joel did classical. I like them. But the thing is, Billy Joel doesn't know how to read score music. Kip Winger, I think, went to music school. He's also done Broadway, I think. I haven't heard his Broadway, but he's a guy who does all sorts of stuff.
Yeah,
You
Kip
know?
Winger is a genius, and I just hate when Winger gets bitched at. And fucking Reb
Yeah.
Beach is a fucking amazing guitar player.
Yeah.
It's like, just because Kip looked fucking all like supermodel-ish and fucking glittered or whatever, I don't think Winger wore makeup at all. They didn't wear any makeup.
Yeah.
They weren't a glam band. They were just fucking good power pop rock like Cheap Trick, and they got shitted on because Beavis and Butthead fucking made fun of the idiot kid who wore a Winger shirt.
And anybody who would think of Beavis and Butthead as the prime example of who to listen to in music, that shows you how stupid most people are.
I
You
love
know,
Beavis and Butthead, man, but I loved Winger too, and I was
I
kind of
think
pissed.
they're cool, but they're cool because they were stupid.
Yeah, but fucking Mike Judge, he's a fucking genius. He wrote a movie called Office Space. You ever seen that one?
I should. You've mentioned it before.
You should watch Office Space. And also he did a movie with fucking what's his name? Luke Wilson, called Idiocracy, where it shows how people get dumbed down,
Oh,
and it's like he gets frozen, kind of like the cartoon Futurama, and it goes in the future, and the president's fucking Terry Crews pouring out a 40. The number one film in the fucking United States is just the guy's butt farting on the screen because people got stupid and they can't figure out how to grow plants because they're watering them with electrolytes. And Luke Wilson
hey,
and
that
Luke
sounds like a
Wilson
good movie.
and Luke Wilson is like the guy from the past who says maybe you should water your plants with water. And
Yeah,
they're like, what? But it has, and they're like, but it has electrolytes in it. I go, yes, electrolytes are killing your plants. You need to water it with water. You mean the stuff you use in the toilet? Yes, the stuff you use in the toilet.
that sounds really cool.
It's a
And
fucking
Luke Wilson is a good actor. He's played stuff where he can be really smug as hell, but really good at what he does.
You need to watch that movie because it's so true. It's like we're getting dumbed down by technology so much that we're stupid in the future. They don't even know how to take care of the trash. There's fucking dust storms. They can't grow food. And fucking
it's like when someone says, I have no dishes to put my food on. All my dishes are dirty. What the hell do I do?
Yeah,
It's
they
like,
don't know how to do anything. I feel like Dak Shepard is in there also. He's like, isn't that what electrolytes? But it has electrolytes in it. Yeah, electrolytes are killing your butt. Electrolytes, because they're so brainwashed by the media that electrolytes are good, that they don't understand electrolytes are killing their plants.
yeah, it's like, and then if they said some like electric lights, they have electric lights in this drink. No, it's electrolytes.
And Maya Rudolph is also in that movie. She's hilarious. She's from the past too.
Oh, okay.
And also another Mike Judge thing is King of the Hill. If you ever saw King of the Hill.
Yeah.
I heard they're gonna bring King of the Hill back with them aged 10 years. So Bobby will be an adult.
That's interesting.
And Beavis and Butthead is coming back also on Paramount Plus. So that's fucking awesome. But hey man, let's say some stuff for the next episode.
Yeah.
Oh man, we went from movies, fucking music to whatever, man. We give you everything.
And I don't even remember anything that we said, but it's all good, buddy.
But Lee remembers that fucking he loves Bon Jovi. That's all, man.
Hey!
That's
the one thing that I'm not gonna be able to forget.
And then until next week, man. Lee, say goodbye, man.
Bye.